It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Won by the New York Knicks. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Dennis Smith Jr., guarded by Josh Jackson. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Smith to Julius Randle. You've got to get that one to go. The follow won't go either. Memphis with the run. To Valanciunas. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Julius Randle. Smith. To Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. And he drains it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Jones with it. Leads a bucket. Here comes the screen. To Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. To Kevin Knox. Smith. Here comes the screen. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Has a chance. The shot missed by Smith. Jones with it. 2-point advantage. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Allen. To Jackson. Grayson Allen. Mitchell Robinson snatching it out of the air. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Grayson Allen. A lot of contact. No whistle. Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Beyond the arc for 3. No good. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D-Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Smith with the basketball, looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Smith turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Jaren Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Anderson. To Allen. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Dylan Brooks. To Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. 4-3. That out of his range and no good. Hayden with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Nothing going here on that drive. The screen sets him up for 2. Long heave from 3/4 court. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Josh Jackson. Gets it in the left corner to Jackson. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Jackson with a shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Hayden into the front court. Leads 1. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Jackson. Sizing up the defense. To Valanciunas. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dillon Brooks. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson. Stepping in for the Knicks, number 23,
Randall. Hayden. Has a chance. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Jones with it. They trail by 1. To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Anderson. Missed a wide open look. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots each and every one of them.
First free throw is good.
substitutions, Memphis. Subbing in for the Knicks, number 13,
Those 2 for 2 at the line. Jones with it. They're down 3. To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Short jumper misses. Hayden. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jones with it. Down 5. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hayden. And that one is out. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
substitutions, New York.
Memphis, they've got it. Screen coming. Take stock of the floor. Grayson Allen to Kyle Anderson. Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's now 5 for 6.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Screen coming, curling inside. Nice finish at the rim.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Knicks with the basketball. To Julius Randle. Smith. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Smith with it up top. Up by 3. Can't connect from in close.
I got him. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Grayson Allen to Valanciunas. Finger roll, finishing with finesse. Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 25, Reggie
Smith
subbing in for the Memphis.
to Julius Randle.
Number 99, Jay Crowder.
Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Trying to cash in, Dennis Smith Jr. He is 3 for 7.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Cruises inside for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
That's me. I got ball.
Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Knicks have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Knicks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Grizzlies are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game drive. Rebounds.
The New York Knicks are extending a lot of possessions and wearing out the defense with their emphasis on rebounding.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Grizzlies own the basketball. To Jackson. Good look that time, but off the mark. Into the front court comes Smith. Up 5. To Julius Randle. Kevin Knox. Over to the right side. Dennis Smith Jr. picked up by Josh Jackson. To Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Grayson Allen powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Smith. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot, good shot.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Oh, good shot, boy.
Jones with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Julius Randle. Kevin Knox. Not going to have it this time.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Memphis with the rock.
Big pick right there.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Short jumper won't fall.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Rebound Jackson. Jones with it. The deficit is 6. To Jaren Jackson. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Finish that. Jones with it. His guys trail now by 4. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Screen coming. To Dennis Smith Jr. Shot clock winding down. Smith now. Valanciunas with the rebound. Jones with it. Trailing by 4. To Allen. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Gets a shot up off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Short jumper stays out.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bump and the pushing, the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
Smith into the front court. Leads up bucket. Kevin Knox. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as he'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The possession lies with New York. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Grayson Allen to Jackson. The drive right to the basket. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
To Gibson. Smith to Marcus Morris. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Knicks have the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Down the lane, and the shot won't fall. Jones with it. Down 4. Kyle Anderson, guarded by Taj Gibson. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. The shot, almost. Jones with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Bobby Portis, huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Changes coming from both sides right now. Hayden into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Dylan Brooks. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. New York in control of the basketball. Hayden. To Marcus Morris. New York with 4 to shoot. Gets a look, can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Here comes the screen. And he finishes at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Hayden with the basketball. Lead is 2. To Marcus Morris. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
It's Grizzlies ball. Josh Jackson. Surveys the floor. To Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. Mitchell Robinson swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Hayden into the front court. 2-point advantage. New York with 4 to shoot. To Payton. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Josh Jackson to Dylan Brooks. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Possession lies with New York. Gibson guarded by Josh Jackson. To Marcus Morris. It goes down. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Dylan Brooks to Jackson. Has a chance, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Josh Jackson to Dylan Brooks. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Elfrid Payton picked up by Jones. Can't connect. Trying to cash in. No good. Desperation shot for the win. The quarter comes to an end. No separation so far. It's all even. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Jones. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Jones with it. Down just a couple. Short jumper misses. To Julius Randle. Gets it in the left corner. Kevin Knox. Memphis, they've got it. Grayson Allen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Smith. And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jones with it. Down 2. To Valanciunas. Knox with the board. And counted at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Jaren Jackson. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. To Kevin Knox. Doesn't get the bounce. Josh Jackson. Count the basket at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Smith now into the front court. Leads a bucket. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen. Has a look. Jackson's shot no good. Smith with the basketball. Leads 4. To Kevin Knox. Nothing going here on that drive. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Tyus Jones at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. New York Knicks basketball. Dennis Smith Jr. picked up by Jones. Screen coming. From long range. Not that time. He misses. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Tyler Zeller. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Trying to cash in. Smith shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Allen. Jackson with a shot, no good. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Has a look. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Jones with it. Down 3. To Jaren Jackson. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3, Grayson Allen. You know he loves a challenge.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
This quarter's in the books. Scoreboard says it's all even. All right, here we go. Overtime underway. Smith. Screen coming.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way. Wait on it.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Shot by Smith off the mark. Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. To Jaren Jackson. Grayson Allen goes to the right side. Josh Jackson to Allen. Here comes the screen. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Randall shot off the mark. To Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen to Jaren Jackson. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Jaren Jackson. Fires the 3. Tyus Jones is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3, off the mark.
Subbing in for the New York Knicks, number 9.
Smith with it up top. They trail by 2. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Julius Randle. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grizzlies own the basketball. To Allen. Screen coming. Grayson Allen. Down to 5 on the 24. Josh Jackson, deep right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
rebound belongs to Memphis. Jones with it. Up 5. And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Memphis with the run. To Allen. Here comes the screen. Can't connect. Shot was forced. Into the front court comes Smith. They're down 3. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Allen. Defense making the ball handler work. Jaren Jackson to Allen. Josh Jackson. Here's a chance from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second one's no good. One more coming. Knicks with the basketball. Randall. To Dennis Smith Jr. Jonas Valanciunas pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Grayson Allen to Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Dennis Smith Jr. guarded by Josh Jackson. Kevin Knox powers it through. Trying to cash in, knocks it down off the step back. Two huge free throws in a one-point game. Intentional foul's going to make him earn it at the line. Tyus Jones, a couple of free throws on the way. Right now shooting 62% in this one. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Timeout here for the Knicks. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one in double overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies were successful in overtime, earning a solid win. It was impressive to watch them battle fatigue on their way to a positive result. In the end, their perseverance was rewarded in a grueling game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Knicks must be devastated after such a close loss.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Allen gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.